Hey, good morning. Tuesday, May 14th, day 15. Just getting ready to leave the VAR. As you can see, the weather is still crappy, storms all night. Never got to the beach, but that's the way it goes. So now we're headed to New Orleans. Looking at the weather, it should clear up around 10 o'clock, but we have about a 3.5 hour ride. So we're just going to enjoy watching a movie or something on the tablet that I have set up. And we'll just get going here, and hopefully everything clears up, and we'll catch up to you. We'll catch up to you guys down on the road. All right, ciao. We just passed through the end of Florida. We passed by the sign, "Thank you for visiting Florida." And now we're entering Alabama. As you can see, there is the sign that says, "Welcome to home sweet Alabama." Why we're in Alabama, I do not know, because we have no business being in Alabama at this time, because we are headed to Louisiana. But I guess to get to Louisiana, we have to go to Alabama. So here we are. The roads are clearing up. As you can see, the skies are clearing up. So hopefully we're going to have a pretty decent day. So here we go, marching down the road. Let's get away from this dude, since he's annoying me, and see you on down. All right, still on I-10 going west, just passing Montgomery, Alabama. The weather looks absolutely gorgeous. We have 81 degrees. We still have probably about another 2-hour ride. And, things are looking good. Things are looking good. So we'll just keep on traveling down I-10. And hopefully we'll be out of Alabama and into Louisiana soon. Catch you on the road. Okay, so we just passed the welcome sign to Mississippi. And here we are, the welcome center to Mississippi Center. There you go. I had no idea I was going through Mississippi, so we went through Alabama, we went through Mississippi, and pretty soon we'll be going to New Orleans, 111 miles from here. So things are looking on the bright side today, as we got some really nice weather. Okay, what do you think? I think we're okay. Here we go. All right, let's get around this dude here. We'll stay here for a bit, and we'll just keep on trucking down I-10.
Nobody in the passenger seat.
All right, so we're coming over the, looks like the Pascagoula Bridge. So this is the Pascagoula River, actually. Just another bridge. We hit a lot of these bridges. Some of them are short bridges, some of them are long bridges. I don't know if we're going to get anything out of it. We shall see. A lot of open land, that's for sure. A lot of marsh. This is sort of like down in the bayou now. We're down in the bayou area pretty much. This is what it looks like. Now this is kind of like, this is Louisiana, almost Louisiana. Just something to look at. See you down on the road a bit.
Yeah, we said
All right, so we're just passing by the sign that says Biloxi, Mississippi. So that's right on. That's actually right on the water, Biloxi. We were actually going to do a stop there, but then we decided to reroute and do something else. But still on I-10, probably about 90 miles out. There's Biloxi's the next two exits. You can see the sign right above us. And yep, there you go. Let's see. And it does. It says, welcome to Louisiana. So we have made it to Louisiana. Beautiful. And that's that. Okay. So we're in Louisiana, about 35 miles to go. And we'll see you at the hotel. There's the city of New Orleans in front of us, and got all the big buildings and everything. Where we gotta go here? 90 West, right? All right, 90 West, 2 miles. So here we go, over this last hurdle or bridge, and we'll be in. Well, we're gonna head to Walmart. Gotta pick up some supplies, and then we'll head over to the hotel. All right. See you when we get a little closer.
It's coming up. Smoothie King. Wow. Caesar Superdome. Oh my God. Any shows are happening?
Well, that was definitely a different Walmart than we're used to. Actually pretty big one. Just don't know where the heck I'm going yet, but here we go. This was the Walmart, a brick building. Old. Seems like an old town.
Gonna make a left back.
So, okay. Okay, so we are in the heart of New Orleans. We're about 2/10 of a mile from the hotel, which is probably pretty much right up the road. And this is the deal. Well, let's see when we get to the hotel what it all looks like. So stay tuned. All right, so we're here at the World War II National Museum. So we're going to go on inside and we're going to go in and check it out. Here we go. So let us not forget. This is it, the World War II Museum. I think this is pretty cool here. As we walk by here, we got about the canines. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Hey, look at this. This is, believe it or not, this is Anne Frank. You get a nice picture of Anne Frank. And that's the museum. So we'll be going on in. It's nice. Thomas Tank, helmet. Pretty cool. All types of documents. Very interesting. Got the Japan's doorstep. Got a little bit of film going here. All kinds of films going on here. This is unbelievable. All right, we walk through and we have probably some of the outfits from the United States Coast Guard. Actually, that's some of their stuff. A lot of movies and stuff like that. Pretty cool stuff. Oh, Lete Gulf. Lete, he was one of the guys on. He was one of the guys with that Marines. I remember watching from the movie The Pacific. So I guess that this Leyte Gulf was named after him. See, that's pretty cool. Yeah, he was part of the Japanese carrier force of Admiral Halsey. Yeah, and this is returning to the Philippines. These are all the Filipino islands. Yeah, you can see here. Mindanao, Negros, Brunei, Leyte, Samoa, Mindoro, Manila, Philippines up on top. Pretty incredible stuff here, I'll tell you that. A lot of films all over the place. Now you got the Flying Tigers airplane above, which I thought was pretty interesting. And yeah, it's pretty cool. A lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff.
Segregated African American units begin construction on an overland supply.
As you can see, just a lot of filming.
Road.
Got some, looks like some Air Force. Looks like Air Force or U.S. Marine jackets or coats. Well, equipment, stuff like that. Yeah, nice little cannon in the background. It's kind of a layout of China. Wow, it's kind of big. Flying the hump. And this is China, Burma, and India map. So that's pretty cool. Come around. Take a little bit more look. Tokyo. Those are the signs they used to use back in the day when the guys were stationed. They used to put up the signs with the mileage. I remember doing that myself. This looks like some Japanese naval cap in the background there. Japanese army helmets that they used to use. And on this side, well, it'd be a Western Union letter, American Legion stuff. Pretty cool. Little outpost here. Got some men, pictures of the battlefield, helmets, and wow, pretty cool. Alright, now this is a chambered in a 77.7 millimeter 92 utilized. They used to 30 rounds of ammunition strips fired at 450 to 500 rounds per minute with that little gun right there. As you can see, it's pretty cool stuff. All right, we're going to return in a minute. Here you have a map of a little island hopping from the Central Pacific, from Guadalcanal to New Guinea, the Dutch East Indies, the Philippines, and then China on the left, and Japan right up yonder. So footholds across the Pacific. Pretty cool. Yeah, Birdie Daigle. Some of the cool uniforms and stuff that they wear. Yeah, this is really what I get a kick out of, all the guns. Wow. Imagine carrying that sucker around. These are like M1s and wow. Japanese. It's a Japanese soldier. This is a fire thrower, flame thrower. Different weapons. Get the M1 rifle, the Winchester Model 12 trench gun, the M1903 Springfield rifle, the M1 Thompson machine gun, Corsor's knife, machetes, bayonets, grenades, bar knives, fighting knives, all kinds of different stuff here. Very interesting. Yeah, B-52. Yes, type of radio and stuff they used to use. It's a baseball glove and bat, some cleats. Pretty awesome. CBs. Another room here. All right, we'll continue. Yeah, here's another one of those signs. This is pretty cool too. And the Medal of Honor awarded to First Lieutenant Jefferson de Blank. Very nice. Look at this room, the setup. Oh, look at this here. 30 caliber water-cooled machine gun and water chest. Right in the pits. Right in the pits. They got films going, all films everywhere. Films going all day long. There's another one of these machine guns here. Oh, there's like a little cannon here. The anti-tank gun, M31. So, map of Guadalcanal. Torn up American flag.
The Americans intend to halt the Japanese advance.
And here you have an M1928 Thompson machine gun, Springfield rifle, M55 Rising machine gun, 37mm shells. Wow, ammunition crate, Johnson rifle, Chung Ho knife, grenades, you name it. There you have it. All right, we're gonna march on. Yeah, here's a little shot of a boat raft. That's definitely from the 40s. That's amazing. Always showing films. Always got films going. It's crazy stuff here. Crazy stuff. Here's your movie. Got like a little movie room in here. And just walking through. And this is a presidential unit citation board. Wake Island, oh wow, Doolittle. Wow, this is crazy. Action against Japan's forces. Yeah, and a couple of more things here. And some sailor uniforms. Wow, pretty cool. Very nice. Yeah, looks like a bunk. That's okay. That's okay. This would be like your Navy bunks, your Navy hammock. And this is the new naval warfare deal. There's another picture of another map. Typical Navy locker. And it just moves on. Moves on. Here's your seabell. Yeah, all full steam ahead. Plenty of pictures. Axis military leaders. Yeah, some more uniforms. And that wraps up this edition of it, so we're going to move on to the next building. Yeah, just a lot of maps, a lot of detail. That's France, it's Switzerland, Italy, Germany, Belgium. Crazy stuff. I tell you, it's amazing how they do these rooms. I mean, it's remarkable, the setup. The setup is remarkable in these rooms, how they say. Oh, yeah, Omaha Beach, yeah. There's more stuff here. Got your gas mask. And this is how they used to eat. In fact, I used to eat that way too. My sea rations. Same. Yeah, that didn't change much. I'm sure it's okay today. Normal stuff here. Deck of cards. Stuff. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is a beautiful room. Beautiful room.
There's a starting across. There's a bit of slumping in my boat. And the engineer that was steering it, I saw his wrist turn red. And he said, Captain, take the rubber off of here.
The GI's beginning to call it the Death Factory.
Oh, look at this map.
Days were so terrible.
That's crazy.
Perfect evidence. Nights were so bad. Great for daylight.
Hitler's last gamble. Another map. Oh, this is where the British and the United States were attacking Germany. Crazy. More artifacts. I just love how they have these rooms done. These rooms are incredible.
It's amazing.
Oh,
General Patton's troops are on the move north.
oh, the
Reinforcements arriving.
siege of
Our
Bastille.
defenses have slowed the German advance.
That was
Break in the weather.
another great battle.
All clear for takeoff. Lights clear for takeoff. Roger that. Start targeting German position.
Yeah.
Let's get supplies to the
Abraham Bomb. I guess this is some kind of car. Guess we'll take a look at this here in a minute.
Study how much it takes to make this thing.
Oh, I have no idea.
Clear sky. Allied forces. Bomb.
To the German home. Czechoslovakia, Austria. Oh, wow. Oh, Hamburg.
Most military and SS officers, loyal to the Fuhrer, remain duty bound to fight to the last
Yeah,
man.
crazy.
But ordinary
Another great room.
soldiers,
Final assault.
lost, surrendered
Captain's
lost
uniform.
and Americans come as liberators.
Some of
rather
the
than
walls.
conquerors.
These are probably just real old stuff. Old stuff. Pretty cool. This is another insane room. Oh, this is the art. A lot of the art that was recovered. If you remember the movie Monuments Men, a lot of the art. Yeah, beautiful art. Look at this. Beautiful. I mean, this is insane. Unbelievable. Unbelievable art.
Yeah, that's right. Now, do you think we could
I mean, you just walk through this place, it's crazy. Crazy. These are the crates. I mean, you don't get any better than this. You know, for your art lovers. Pretty cool. Yeah, maybe let's get some pictures of it. But amazing, amazing art. All the way around. Pretty cool. All right, we'll be back. All right. So we're coming into the next phase. I mean, this is insane in here. This is literally insane. Look at those planes. This is crazy. I tell you what, I was very impressed with this museum. It is totally fabulous. Look at this. Tommy Lupo. Pretty cool, with the gunnery and all in the background. This is pretty good. Let's take a look at the bunny. There's another one here. And we got the tanks down below. More airplanes. Look at this baby. My God, Sal. Pretty cool, if you ask me. I tell you what, that is something to see. That is something. All right, we will return.